my God, was that loud? Oh, gotta refresh this real quick here. Man, man, man. Fallout is every single way I pretty much expected. I gotta say, I was just looking at the what's the chick's name? Alma Harris. Her response I think was like pretty good, which is probably the only angle. What up? We is back. Drained. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Look kinda tough out on them streets for your boy. Yeah, your boy Biden. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I mean, I wouldn't. I think her response was great, but don't you think it was excuses? Um, I mean, I actually think it was kind of cool that she was at least willing to say that it was a slow start, trying to like, not outright deny it. But you know the crazy thing is that like that probably was the only that's probably the only thing um that could potentially save Biden, right? If they can shift this to a presidential performance comparison versus like what she said, a 90-minute debate performance, then Biden might still be able to pull it off if and only if he does not have a moment like that um at that next debate, because he got till September. They need to have this man in a bubble, because I think I put like what that they were saying that he has a cold, and I was like, it kind of sucks that he's at that age where like a cold will knock him off. But I mean I get it, but that's that's kind of the problem that a lot of people are having. But like the emboldenedness of like the Trump supporters, oh my goodness, the really adamant ones. Yeah, they is going to drag this man for the next 2 months up to that debate. They is going to drag that man. But see, here's the thing, right? They You heard it here first, right? You heard it here first. They are setting this up for the craziest comeback like on ever seen. Craziest comeback ever. I mean, if like Biden did so bad that if he keeps himself together just halfway better than like what he did before, mm-mm, it's a wrap. It'll be a wrap for the Trump guys, because they would have like painted him so much like this. If he's able to pull it off and just like be like, yeah, it was really just a bad night, cold, whatever it is, right? And then he just like he sits there, he does what he does. Then that'll be all he need, because then he could jump out the very last debate, or if he still has that last debate and then still at least does okay, then yeah, then it'll be a wrap. But yeah, they'll definitely have to shift things. Probably keep him from like jumping topics, because that was a I think I was looking at some of the reviews and stuff, um, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like some of the stuff I genuinely just couldn't track at times with what he was saying, just because like one topic and then just like throw in another like close to the end. I was just like, if they keep him like on topic, he might perform better. Do you think it will take a miracle for him to get the fuck up the fuck up? Um, no, actually no. I generally actually I really don't think that it will he needs a miracle. He doesn't need a miracle. What he does need though is he is going to need to like really refine himself, and like his team is going to need, well, his doctors are going to need to keep this man in a bubble to not get another cold. If he got Because if he's at the age where the cold to like throw him off like that, along with the pressure stuff that we was talking about, Um, because so the only reason why I don't seem that disappointed is just because I kind of felt that the very first debate could have gone any kind of way, and it has just so much time between now and the second one, and the second one is the one that's like what 2 months, or it's 3 months from now, but like 2 months from the actual election, that whatever happened in this debate, if it repeats in the second debate, or if it significantly changes in the second debate, that is what's going to actually set the pace for how this is probably going to play out. That's actually my kind of belief about it. Like, whether Trump did really good today or whether Biden was to do really good today, it was always going. You was always going to need the second debate to like really solidify how the rest of this is probably going to play out. That's why now all eyes will be on the second debate, and I feel like, honestly, I feel like they might get a little too lax. They did the same shit with the damn um what was it, the State of the Union, right, where they were just like, man, he wouldn't barely be able to form a sentence, and he actually looked like he wasn't as sick back then too. So like, if he if he keeps himself together and isn't as sick, he might actually be able to pull it off on a second event, a second debate. And if he has a repeat of the second debate, then it's a wrap. I mean, no performance on the third debate is going to save him. So that was really my take on it. So, I jumped off. So after the debate, and then we looked at all the stuff. I jumped off, did what I had to do, and then tried to like fix up some stuff. But then I was just skimming through just to kind of see how things are going. And the thing that's actually really surprising to me is that a lot of the middle, well, a lot of your right side middle-ish people, right, didn't actually take it as bad as I thought they was gonna be. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, to me, that performance was horrible. I mean, it was horrible, right? But like, they're not even taking it anyway. It's just like, yeah, like it was just like really bad, and it's just more or less kind of what we've been hearing or been told about, blah blah blah. And so, like, it just goes to prove that Trump's gonna be the guy, and so it's just a matter of now seeing if that can stick. If it can stick second debate, then Trump got this. Trump probably got this, right? Because then they were smart with the RFK thing. Because remember, I was saying this before. Like, the only reason why, like, the right side was ever giving RFK any air was to hope that his name gets on that ballot, right? These debate performances, RFK on the ballot, and you probably have enough, like, comfortably. We probably have enough comfortably for Biden not to have enough votes to win. Probably, but that's what's probably going to be the case. Um, I can't see anything. Yeah, that second debate really will solidify. I can't see anything else that they could possibly do other than really focus on that second debate. Without that second debate going well, it's a wrap for them boys. And after that, then after the second debate, we're gonna have to really start talking about um what what's the word I'm looking for, man? Like, what a Trump administration is going to even look like, and then what happens the next 4 years after that. That's going to be really interesting. Oh, you know the title. Yep. So hold on, let me just click on this real quick here. Yeah, because like I said, like, I'm kind of drained. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, that debate and then looking at all the stuff around it, bro. That's crazy. So here's my thing. This is out of topic. So what do you think about transgender? You say you might have controversial views towards it. I mean, for the transgender stuff, I generally do believe that. So it's the debate was funny. So, like, for the transgender stuff, like, I do think that the left is um pushing it a little too fast. Like, I don't understand, like, why it's so hard to believe that somebody wanting to change their gender wouldn't be seen as a very highly extreme type of what's the word I'm looking for, right? Type of thing that you don't want you don't want to go wrong, right? Like I'm not opposed to, like, first and foremost, not opposed to, like, transgender people having the same rights and access as regular people, right? But it needs to be done the right slow way. It can't just be rushed, because then you get these really odd things where your transgender people are doing things like breaking women sport records, right? Like in with ease. Excuse me, right? See, now I think I might have a cold just watching that debate. Um, you might, you start having these things about, like, is it a good idea for there to be like what's being portrayed as full untethered access for children to change their, to change their gender, to be able to do that medically, right? Like, these are all things, and the worst part is that, like, because we're rushing it so fast, is that you won't even be able to see the full effects of it, like, until like 20 or 30 years like later, right? Because it'll take so long. Like, we do it with children, it'll take so long before, like, we can see if whether or not it was a good idea or not, just based off of the based off of the outcomes. Base that sports shit is, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But, like, I don't understand, like, why it's crazy. It's just like, bro, it's just like with the what's the word I'm looking for? It's just like with gun restrictions, right? We have a Second Amendment that protects, like, gun rights, right? There's no debate about that. Like, trying to do all these things with restrictions is crazy, but then on the other side of that, right, there are probably some things that would probably be generally agreeable. Like, do I want somebody that's suffering from a mental health issue to potentially get in possession of a firearm? Probably not, right? How do we do it, right? Needs to be discussed so that it doesn't overreach into, like, people who, people that there shouldn't be a problem with. But, the stuff gets so twisted. It gets so twisted on either side. Like, it's just terrible. But, like, I'm like pro guns, and then, like, I'll sit there and I'll entertain ideas for restrictions. But at the end of the day, the Second Amendment is the Second Amendment. If you don't like it, you can change it, and that'll never happen, right? 2/3 of the states ain't happening. So that, the transgender stuff, like, the ways the rapid speed is being pushed out is kind of crazy. Um, yeah. Um, honest to God, I'm still thinking about that goddamn debate. I'm still thinking about that goddamn debate. That debate has me, like, just really sitting there just contemplating, bro. Like, I'm trying to think. If I was to sit there and just entertain, like, another Trump presidency, like, what would that what would that really look like? Ukraine shit's going away for sure. Ukraine shit is absolutely going away. All that territory Russia took, he's gonna keep it. Um, that's gonna forever be the play. Gonna forever solidify the play. Let's see. China, all eyes will be on China on how they're going to react, because they could see it as an opportunity to make a move on Taiwan. They could probably see it as, yeah, they could probably see it as make a move on Taiwan, thinking that, then we can convince them to either take a deal, be like, look, we'll take the island of Taiwan, but we won't jack up the chip productions that's, obviously being supplied to the rest of the world in the U.S. In exchange, you just give Taiwan up. That's it. I mean, it ain't like you're gonna it ain't like you're gonna have much intervention options coming all the way to the land of China, right? Because, like, Taiwan is, like, what I think, like, what, like literally just a couple of miles off the coast of China. Like, like, in an actual conflict, there's nothing gonna do. We don't have we don't have anything to reliably sustain that, right? So that'll probably be that. I'm actually interested in how Trump would probably handle Israel. Um, I feel like, well, because at times it seemed like he might have been, like, pro-Israel on, like, handling Hamas, and then other times it did. I couldn't really, like, get that, so I don't know how that's probably gonna work. Uh, but I would love to see Ben's reaction, like, if it's something that doesn't, like, truly go in Israel's favor. if Trump does something that doesn't go in Israel's favor, I want to see what type of cope Ben is going to sit there and he's going to have. Because at the very least, you can say, like, if you're pro-Israel, you could just say that Biden is sitting there and, like, allowing it to go run through. Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, he said it like, because I was looking at the Daily Wire, this Daily Wire thing while I was like getting my other stuff together. He was no, he said, you know, he financially supported Trump, and he is most certainly a Trump supporter. He is also willing to acknowledge just like the stuff that Trump has done in the past and stuff, but like he sees that Trump can be essentially Trump's redeemable to him, and so it's not even so much as that he even tries to paint it as like the lesser of two things. Like Ben actually is just like, yeah, you know, he even said I think I might be like just like 5 minutes away from it, where he was just like, you know, yeah, everybody in this room, because we know everybody in this room going to vote Trump. That's what he said. So as far as I know, he's a Trump supporter. I'm gonna just be really curious to see, because it would actually say a lot if Trump does something right that doesn't necessarily that doesn't necessarily work in Israel's favor. So like if Trump brings, because I think Trump, if anything, might bring it back to the status quo when it comes to Israel, the Israel-Palestine issue, just to get the war to stop. And I think Ben would probably not gonna like that. I think I told you this, but one of all the conservative commentators, yeah, you told me, yeah. No, Ben's pretty good, but like I think like a Trump presidency would really tell me a lot about Ben's actual like hardcore beliefs when it comes to like the American political system and in Israel. That's what I'm going to be really really interested in, like seeing that hash out. But yeah. So that's kind of that. I'm sitting here looking to see if there's like anything else that might have creeped up. Let's see. So Dr. Phil interviewed RFK and I think Trump not too long ago. Wait, why is this live? Wait, did he just go to a rally like
Hey,
right
Utah
after?
Homeowners, are you
Let me lower this down. There's no way. This gotta be a replay.
And Pennsylvania is a big part of that, as you know. Pennsylvania, we're going to have, hey, 300 missiles were shot into Israel. Only one of them got through, and that was limping through.
Is this right after?
Think of it. Why don't we have that?
Now, I ain't gonna lie, that's a big boss
We're
move.
We're going to have a great Iron Dome, the best. You know, Ronald Reagan wanted it, but really at that time, that was a long time ago, we didn't have the technology. Today you have incredible technology. We will build a great Iron Dome, and we're going to build it right
Can we
here,
confirm that this is indeed?
We're not doing it in 17 different countries like these idiots build equipment. You build an airplane, you have the bolts made in Turkey. You have the wings made in London. I say, what the hell? Supposing you have to build planes quickly, what do? One of these countries doesn't come through. Maybe one of them's on the other side. It's the craziest thing. We ended it. I will not cut one penny from Social Security or Medicare, which Joe Biden is destroying by letting millions of people come into our country. He's destroying Medicare and Social Security. I will keep that promise for 4 straight years, and I will keep it again. Don't forget, for 4 years, I didn't do anything with Social Security. Other people would have. We're going to make our country rich again. We're going to make our country great again, and we're not going to do it by cutting Social Security.
Studios.
By contrast, Joe Biden has cut Medicare Advantage for the last 2 years. Did you know that? He's cut your Medicare Advantage, which is a total betrayal of seniors. And just check. You'll see it. He has cut you down for 2 years straight, and we're not going to do that. We don't need that. Remember this. We have more liquid oil. I call it liquid gold. We have liquid gold under our feet, more than Saudi Arabia.
I mean, no, there's no way. There's no way he flew from there to. This is, if I had to guess, this is in Pennsylvania, no? It's got to be like a record.
Everybody wanted it. Ronald Reagan wanted it. Everybody wanted it. Reagan
This video may contain
Bush couldn't get it, of course.
remarks at a rally in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And the first thing they did is ended it. We're going to have
There's
it.
no way.
We're going to have it restored. We'll get it back very quickly. It's the biggest, one of the biggest sites in the world. Killer for Alaska.
That means that this man, like, bro, he is gonna be seen. This man is gonna be crip walking for the next couple of months, man. Oh my God. Trump rally, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. What is it?
We're going to rebuild our cities into beacons of hope, safety, and beauty better than they have ever been before. And that includes the place that we have to be in right now. And I'll deal with Democrat governors, and I'll deal with.
Oh, so this is only just a couple of months ago. I'm just a couple of days ago. It seems like.
Rebuild our cities better than they've ever
Watch free
been before.
replay.
We will take over a horribly run capital in Washington, D.C. We will clean it up, renovate it, and rebuild our capital
so this,
that it's
I'm gonna go with
no
this is just
longer a
recorded. This is just a recording of, or a live stream of a recorded video. Gots to be. There's just no way. After after the debate, yeah, let's say if he had a debate immediately scheduled for after the rally, that talks a lot to like what he was planning to do for sure. That's crazy. Oh goodness, that's crazy. That would have been crazy. Yeah, come on. Is there any Biden's 5 biggest fails of the first Sky News Australia? Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure. Well, I haven't seen any Destiny stuff quite yet, but I am going to really look forward to seeing what Destiny's take's going to be on this. Let's see what Australia has to say.
Don't change up what you're doing
about the president of the
just
United
someone
States
else
here.
thinks you should do it a different way. I think.
Well, it was the debate we were all waiting for, and really what the audience wanted to see today was if the 81-year-old President Joe Biden could get through it without making enormous mistakes, which is unfortunately what we've been used to seeing over the last 4 years. Well, despite being in hiding for a week at Camp David with an empty schedule so his staff could prepare him for going up against Donald Trump, the moment Joe Biden entered the stage, he shuffled his way to the microphone and he looked like he was in desperate need of assistance. Now, after just 10 minutes on stage, it appeared as though he was falling asleep at the podium. His eyes were shut for a few moments as if he was going into a microphone.
So this must be the right side of Australia.
Back with us again, and he continued to do that throughout the first half of that debate. But that was just the beginning. When Joe Biden started speaking, well, that's when we really got into dangerous territory. He was referencing tax laws, and he claimed America has 1,000 trillionaires.
What I'm going to do is fix the tax system. For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires in America.
Look, I'm not sure if that's the case, Joe Biden, but look, sounds great. And then when he was trying to make more points, it was just more rambling.
I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, and then I've been bouncing around other states, but that's originally where I'm from. I'm gonna give this like maybe a minute and a half, but like, they're picking at stuff that I hate clip chipping just because like the man literally like corrected himself right after and changed from 1 trillionaires to like 1,000 trillionaires to like 1,000 billionaires.
And a lot of losing his
there's plenty of other things that he really could have picked. So
eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID. Excuse me.
Yeah, like this one.
Dealing with everything we have to do with.
The way Trump looked at him.
If we finally beat Medicare.
President Trump.
Then, when he wanted to make his point about abortion, he just repeated the word period 3 times.
But we are not for late-term abortion, period. Period, period.
Very strong, Joe Biden. Well done. Now, nearly every journalist and commentator that I caught up with in the lead up to this debate told me that they were expecting...
I was going to give it a minute and a half, but not anymore. I was going to give it... like, that's it? Like, what? His thing with period? That's crazy. I love New York. I am from the Philippines. Came here to America 12 years ago. Oh, man, that is awesome. That sounds like quite a lot of venturing you did there. If you don't mind me asking, what brought you from the Philippines? Was it work or was it like family? So like parents. Oh yeah, you said that. I think you said you was like 18, right? So your family must have came over here. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Let's see. We've gotta find something else here. Make DJ dancing streak look worse. Looks on as Joe Biden crumbles before his eyes. Bro, this I might have to get this, bro. Oh my god, bro. That look is so iconic, bro. Like you just really was just looking at the terrible politics, no opportunities, corrupt government. Yeah, that'll do it for all of the, you know, for all the things we have here in the U.S. to work on. Like at least you can say that at least it's generally more secure, more of an opportunity to be able to prosper securely. Can this Yay podcast episode? Oh my gosh, that's gonna be terrible. Um, I'm losing my train of thought here. That's because I'm trying to like sit here and try to find something good. I know people have to be rolling these out. There's no way people watch that and didn't be immediately begin running this stuff out. How Dems GOP reacted to Thursday? Okay, this might be good here. But
No living being should ever be processed.
but I'm sure like I'm sure the Philippines is still like a generally okay place though, right? Sure, it's not too bad. But yeah, you know, plenty of opportunities and stuff to work hard and avoid all the trap falls in the U.S. be should be good.
Our Kenny Dar joins us as well with locals at a Republican watch party at Viscount Hotel. Kenny, we're going to start our coverage off with you. How was tonight? What did you
Metro
see? What did you
cities?
hear
Only
at
mention the
that watch
metro
party?
cities.
Well, Heidi, the energy certainly was high here
Yeah, I
at
think
local.
hey, what was a YouTube channel I was looking at? I think it was called like the Filipina P. All right, I think I didn't realize that how I don't know I don't even know what's the word to call it, rural, like how much vegetation is over there in the Philippines. Philippines. All right, I'll do Philippines, like what, carbon footprint. Right, but I think like in comparison to like other countries, here we go. Climate performance rankings, right? No strong fiscal measures, blah blah blah. Key indicators. Okay, here we go. Why is this faded out? Oh, it's because of these things here. What's the ranking? Search up Rodrigo Duterte. Rodrigo Duterte. Let me just find a rating real quick. What does the Philippines do in comparison to the other countries? That's just what I want to know. Like, where do you rank? Oh, yeah, I'm an idiot. Sorry, yeah, right? Emissions, rank 4? Wait. Oh, this is a type of emission. There's got to be a type of emission. There's no way they ranked number 4. That's crazy. Oh, here, per capita? Maybe it's this one. Current trend excluding... I wish I knew these acronyms. 43. This 43 number seems believable to me. Okay, let's look up this guy now. Oh, yeah, that's where that name came. Now I remember. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, this guy here. Oh, yes. Let's see. Presidency. Oh, sorry. An executive on freedom of information. Campaign against illegal drugs. Yeah, I thought he was doing made moves to limit U.S. visiting troops in the country. Reached out to China and Russia to improve relations. Domestic policies. That's the guy that made the country shit. Socialists that tried to make the Philippines like China. Well, I mean, the moment he said what, he started limiting U.S. troops and then began reaching out to China and Russia. I kind of figured what how the rest of this was about to play out. Allowing foreigners to invest in a local enterprise up to 100% of its capital. This is wild. Amending an 85-year-old Public Service Act, allowing full foreign ownership of public services. Yeah, this, okay, yep. There you go. There you go. We get to sell the whole country legally. Oh man, that is beautiful. That is quite beautiful. Oh man. Mm-hmm. That is quite beautiful. I shall click this link here. Brutal, messed up facts about Philippine president. Okay. Well, I am actually curious. Let's see. Oh, actually, why don't I just take this link? Should have just actually took this link. Kill this stream on that side, and then do this. I'll have to call it Trump of the East. When you have that much power, see, this is, well, it'd be a bit of a stretch for me to say this is like kind of like this would kind of be like what Trump would lead to, but like at least our Constitution has a bunch of levers to prevent quite a bit of this kind of stuff. Yes, of course, I must admit I have killed. You said 3 months earlier on I killed about 3 people. There were 3 of them. I don't really know how many bullets from my gun went inside their bodies. Okay, he spoke positively about Hitler and compared himself to him. Let me get the high note here. He laments not being involved in a gang rape. Okay, I mean these are personality stuff. He called the Pope a son of a whore. I think I do remember that. I am pretty sure I remember that one. That's 3. He's not. Wait, what is this supposed to be? Facts, right? I thought. Revoke the man presidency. I thought we was gonna get into like the things that he's actually done. Because the thing about allowing foreign ownership is kind of crazy. Because didn't China do that with I think like somewhere in Africa, and now like they're like in an amount of debt that they have no hope of paying. I don't think it was. It might have been like one of the countries in Africa. It might have been somewhere else. But I just distinctly remember that being an issue. He snubbed Ban Ki-moon. He kissed his female supporters on the lips. His war on drugs has left thousands dead. Here we go. See, now this one could be like a presidential critique here. He brags about his polygamous lifestyle. I mean, it's still another like personal thing, not his presidency. He wants to give Viagra manufacturers a major award. I love it. That's pretty actually funny. He offered himself up as a wedding gift. Okay, he called the U.S. ambassador a gay son of a whore, right? So son of his whores go to assault, or insult, I mean. U.S. ambassador, okay. He told Catholic leaders, don't fuck with him. Damn. Well, I was really hoping that that list was gonna actually have something, because I'd be really interested in knowing like what some of the presidential stuff that he's actually done. That foreign thing, I think that foreign investment thing, I think will come back and bite the Philippines in the long run. Should like stuff go wrong in those foreign countries that have full ownership of of the public utilities in another country. That's crazy. That's actually pretty crazy. Let's see. Let's see. 250,000 and below from paying the personal income tax. That's pretty cool. You know, if you're making over, well, how much? I'm curious because I know like currency exchange rates is like so different. 250,000 to USD. Does he even recognize that icon? Okay, I guess I just have to put Philippine. Uh, 4,000. Okay, so you're making like what? Is that 4,000 a month? Let's see. One of the worst things he did was his drug war administration. He was very against it, but the problem was his officers could just break into your door without a warrant and shoot you if they find you guilty of drugs. Man, that's a lot of action being taken all in one go to find you guilty of drugs and then to shoot you. That does suck. That does leave you open to a lot of things that could go wrong. How exactly did his war on drugs go? According to the Philippine National Police Chief and future Senator Ronald De La Rosa. The policy is aimed at the neutralization of illegal drug personnel nationwide. I'm wondering if this is going to be like really similar to how they did it in the U.S. Estimates of the death total vary officially from 5K in drug personalities being killed. Some news organizations and human rights group claim the death toll is over 12,000 or over 20,000, which I'm sure by population size of Philippines this month, this is probably a god-awfully large number. There's a campaign to eliminate illegal drugs in the country within 3 to 6 months, but later admitted he miscalculated the gravity of the drug problem after taking office, as he based his approach to that of Davao City during his tenure as the city's mayor. Okay. He was very or suspicious, and yeah, suspicious, and then his the Hitler comparison. Nice. Quick, that link is loading up. He cited a difficulty in border control against illegal drugs due to the country's long coastline. Lamented that government officials and law enforcers themselves were involved in the drug trade. Part of Duterte's administration strategy on anti-illegal drugs is the Barangay Drug Clearing Program, which aims to eradicate illegal drugs in the country's remaining drug-affected barangays. As of February 2022, the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency reported that a total of 24,379, 50%, out of the 42,000 roughly barangays have been declared drug cleared, and about 6,000 were drug unaffected or drug free, while about 11,000 have yet to be cleared of illegal drugs. Okay, well, he's definitely putting in the work, I suppose. Let's grab this here that you just linked us. Man, Philippines. Oh wait, likens himself to Hitler. Okay, this will actually be a good take here. Philippines President Rodrigo Duterte on Friday likened himself to Nazi leaders, saying he wants to kill millions of drug addicts just as Hitler killed Jews during the Holocaust. Hitler massacred 3 million Jews. Now there's 3 million. What is it? 3 million drug addicts in the Philippines. He said in a speech, "I'd be happy to slaughter them. At least if Germany had Hitler, the Philippines would have me, my victims. I would like them to be all criminals to finish the problem of my country and save the generation from perdition." What is this word? Perdition. In Christian theology, a state of eternal punishment or damnation, though.
Perdition.
Perdition. So it is perdition. And damnation into which a sinful and unpenitent person passes after death. Okay, well, that is very, very crazy to sit there and put yourself in a comparison quite like that. Saying that, oh yeah, he killed 3 million Jews, so that's what I'll do with the drug users. You know what? Philippine population size. What does that look like? Philippine. We did the carbon. I was attempting to look at the carbon footprint here. Population. 115 million, and that's about at in 2022. So like, why 3 million like kind of piecing out in one go, I'm sure would have like a massive impact on quite a lot in the country. Yeah, you're approaching. Yeah, he was kind of approaching. You're like what, like 2.5% of your entire population, just gone just like that. It would suck too if a bulk of them are like in any important utility jobs, and you just ain't gonna have water for a while or electricity. Oh yeah, that's the perdition one. There no more. But it's great. So he would be like super hard right when it comes to things that are generally seen as a problem but just aren't usually solved in that extreme of a degree. That's what that sounds like to me. Okay, what is that? So
Grill at the Viscount Hotel just here behind me as local Republicans gathered to watch
He's a
Donald Trump take the debate
socialist?
stage for the first time in over
Sheesh.
4 years. Now, even before the debate began, we did see about 24 people standing outside the hotel with flags, Donald Trump hats, posters, and signs, chanting and gearing up to cheer on the Republican nominee. Now, once it came time for the historic debate, supporters watched closely as Donald Trump and Joe Biden debated on issues like the economy, abortion, and national security. At times, the crowd cheering Trump as he discussed big button issues, the crowd also booing certain moments from President Biden. And while many Republican voters here know who they're going to be voting for come November, I did speak with some of them immediately following the debate. One of the big questions is those independent voters. Some of them telling me they believe independent voters, or at least some of them have made their decision after tonight's debate. Of course, they're telling me they believe some of those independent voters will sway in the favor of Trump come November. But again, the energy did remain largely.
Why else would he believe in heavy government influence? I don't. I think based off of the way he was. Oh well, I got rid of the Wikipedia, but I think based off of the way he's changing the laws, I think like that's a that might be, there might be a little bit more towards I don't want to say like outright dictatorship, but I think it's like a hybrid between dictatorship and I can't think of the name. Different forms of government. Right. We have maybe authoritarianism is better. Oh yeah, fascism. There we go. Ah, crazy. It's not even here on this. Is it at least in the Wikipedia list? Fascism. Oh yeah, sure is. Here we go. Let me just rebrush up on the definition. Far-right authoritarian ultranationalist policy. There we go. That's what it is. Yes. That's what it is. All right. That I could not, for the life of me, I couldn't think of the name there. But yeah, I think that actually fits like almost precisely what it is that he would probably go for. How do the what's the official, well, what is the official Philippine government? What type of government is the Philippines? Right? Isn't that has 3 independent branches? So is it supposed to mirror a democracy? How much power did they just centralize into like the president, into the executive branch? Let's see. Government Philippines has 3 interdependent branches. The Philippines is governed as a unitary state under a presidential representative and democratic constitutional republic. The state government as a single entity, which is several government. Yeah, I already know. The powers of the 3 branches are vested. Okay, but I'll read an actual constitution of the Philippines because it seems like there's quite a lot of power on the executive branch. Interesting, because his part of the Socialist Party. Not sure what you mean there. Legislative House us in 2 chambers. How big is the Constitution for? Okay, it's not that bad. Structure of the documents, preamble. The opening text introduces the Constitution and the people as a source of sovereignty and follows past constitutions, including an appeal to God, national territory, declaration of principles and state policies, the Democratic Republic. So that's their official stance, but how do they delegate power? Renunciation of war, supremacy of civilian over military authority. Interesting. Separation of church and state, inviolable. Okay. Pursuit of independent foreign policy. Oh, okay. So this sounds more like like Declaration of Independence from under a state. Family is the basic unit of the state. I like that. That's kind of cool. They tied that in there. Like how Trump is a part of the Republican Party, Duterte is part of the Socialist Party. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Because like in the end, we know Trump is more or less kind of for himself above all else. That's for sure. And whatever is going to grant him like the best benefit going forward, that's usually what he's going to go with. So makes sense. Role of youth and women in nation building. Ah, this would be interesting. Autonomy of local governments equal opportunity of public services, and the prohibition of political dynasties, protection and advancement of the right of the people to be balanced, and helpful ecology. Bill of Rights. Article 3 enumerates protections against the abuse of state power, most of which is similar to the provisions of the U.S. Constitution. Some essential provisions are a right of due process, right against search and seizures, without a warrant issued by a judge. See, this is where I'm starting to I'm just really curious, because without doing like a deep dive into the Constitution, just how quite the Philippines, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of execute the document. A lot of like what you were saying, like with the, especially with like the police breaking in, kind of sounds like the executive branch of the Philippines has quite a lot of power, a lot of unchecked power that they probably shouldn't have. It could be too that like the other branches might be fair to just actually trying to like rein him in, because they'll probably get shot. That's probably what it is, and I can probably see that. So I guess that would make sense. Why else would he be allowed to do that? Yeah, I mean that would probably make sense. The right to freedom of speech and expression, freedom of press, because these all sounds like, I mean, it says it here. It sounds like it was all designed to kind of mirror the U.S. a bit, with a little bit of religion on the side. The free exercise of religion. Let's see. The right against double jeopardy. The right to political beliefs and aspirations, citizenship, suffrage, mandates various age and residence qualifications to vote, and a system of secret ballots and absentee voting, mandates a procedure for overseas and disabled. Oh, cool! They also they got it enshrined in their constitution for mail-in ballots. That's really cool. In the U.S., you will be impeached immediately. Yeah. You could just be impeached. So that's interesting. That's interesting that he's able to like instill that kind of fear, if that's indeed the case, and if it's just the case too that this like there's like some weird clause or something afterwards. It just gave the president just that weird control of power. Then I mean, hey, it is what it is. Legislative department, a bicameral legislation called the Congress, composed of the state and House Senate. Power of the purse. Okay, so everything exactly. Eminent domain. Man, I haven't heard that one in a long time. The power to take any piece of the land for government use if necessary. So let's see. Article 6.7 provides for a presidential form of government where the executive power is vested on the president. Provides the qualifications, terms of office, election power, and functions of the president. It also provides for a vice president and the succession. Okay, so this all sounds a lot like accountability of public offices. Article 9 establishes the office of the Ombudsman, which is responsible for investigating and prosecuting government officials. It also vests upon the Congress the power to impeach the president. Okay, that's cool. They have a dedicated office. National economy and patrimony. Wealth distribution, division of goods. Wealth distribution. This is good. Division of goods and services, and to offer job opportunities to elevate the Philippines, to elevate the lives of Filipino people. This section also provides important provisions such as promote effective industrialization, all natural resources within the Philippine territory, and protect the right of indigenous cultural communities. That's cool. Businesses, organizations, and other institutions shall be subject to the intervention of the state. Okay, so one of the things too that always was interesting to me was just that the U.S. is a really unique case where you have the federal government and then you have like these individual state governments that wrestle with each other, where a lot of these other countries don't seem to have that kind of problem. Like, if the UK wants something, like they're like everything within the UK will like adhere itself to it, and same thing like Australia, Canada, and it seems like the Philippines seems to be the case there. Social justice and human rights, protection of labor, education, technology, the family. There you go. This is what I wanted to really read. You know why? Do I know why? Do I know why it's like that? I think like what? Didn't well, I mean that's probably part of the reason America is pretty good. And there was just like, I mean, when they created this country, there was just such a distrust for government control power, which I guess kind of makes sense because like like what was it, like 17? We're talking about the 1700s now. Like if we look at these where these people were coming from historical context, like I guess like Europe for the most part was just kind of all over the place with just like with the rise of fall, it's like so many governments and just like kind of how crazy it is when like so much power is just like focused up top and then they just usually just fuck it up somehow. So I guess like they were just really big at just divvying up power as much as possible when they made this particular country. So um I don't know. That's kind of like my offhand, not well researched take on it. I'm just looking just at the just all the places that like institute religions, institute crazy um crazy hierarchy of rights based off of your social status and whatnot. The penalties and stuff if you didn't believe or say what was like government ordained. Yeah. I think that was probably their biggest focus. Most certainly. But I really like this family clause you guys have. Article 15 establishes the recognition of the state of the Filipino family as the basic foundation of the nation, as it shall reinforce and bolster its solidarity and steadily promote its development alongside alongside with this is also states important provisions such as protection of marriage by the state as it is recognized as the foundation of family and it is inviolable is an inviolable. Okay, I have to figure out how to pronounce this.
Inviolable.
Inviolable. Inviolable. Inviolable institution. Provisions. Let's see. Provisions of policies and programs subject to every Filipino family, assuring the people's welfare and social security, protection of the rights of the spouses, with responsible parenthood to found a family in accordance with their religious convictions, recognition and protection of the rights of every Filipino child. Cool. And then what is this? Historical Philippine constitutions. Okay, yeah. So there's quite a lot of reiterations over the years. So like what? 1987 I guess is what was when this current form of Philippine government was established. What does the red blocks mean? I wish they do they have like they don't have a legend around here? It's not. Jesus Christ. I don't know. That's interesting. That is and then they actually go into okay, and then they actually go more into it. Oh, okay. Well, that was actually pretty cool. Other provisions. The Constitution also contains several other provisions enumerating various state policies, including the affirmation of labor as primary social economic force, equal protection of the life of the mother and the life of the unborn from conception. So abortion is completely out of the question. The Filipino family as the foundation of the nation, the recognition of Filipino as the national language of Philippines. I am curious if like if they implemented that like the correct way, and as long as it's not like on the extreme sides like how we do it, where nowadays it's not even clear if like if the mom's life is in like danger, like can I help her go through with this abortion without worrying about going to jail or being sued, even though her life is clearly in danger. That's how we do it here. National language of the Philippines, and even a requirement that all educational institutions shall undertake regular sports activities throughout the country in cooperation with athletic clubs and other sectors. There we go. This is how you fight obesity. Whether these provisions may by themselves be the source of enforceable rights without accompanying legislation has been the subject of considerable debate in the legal sphere and within the Supreme Court. The court, for example, has ruled that a provision requiring that the state guarantee equal access to opportunities to public service cannot be enforced without accompanying legislation. I was gonna say, like, usually, because, like, I mean, the Constitution. I mean, okay. Generally speaking, the Constitution would lay out the guidelines, the guidance for like how something ought to be, and then your legislation tells you step by step how to actually achieve said guidance. No, I don't know. So I mean that part. I guess that makes sense. That yeah, you need a law to actually like talk about it. Just okay. Well, no, that was a pretty good. See, you see that? That is exactly why I made my title the way it is. Cause see how much better and happy we feel having to like, just take a quick glance at Philippine Constitution, the Philippines Constitution. You know, so much better now. We feel great. We actually do generally feel great. I don't even need to even look. I don't even want to look at this video no more. Let's try to find something else now. But oh shit, it's already 12 o'clock. I'm actually have to give it like 20 more minutes, and then like I still gotta go to work tomorrow. If this was the weekend, it would have been a different story. But yeah, you get like 20 more minutes here. Let's see. Damn, they still live. Oh no, they're still streaming. Joe Biden's alarming debate moments could be the end of his campaign. Yeah. Oh wow, Megyn Kelly sitting there, it's going at it. Yeah, you know, it is late. It is late. The time to act. I wonder what he's going on with that. Highlights and analysis of Biden and Trump's. We're gonna save this for see, I knew they was gonna start pumping these out an hour ago, 43 minutes ago. All right, I knew they was gonna start pumping these out. Watch Biden speak to reporters following first presidential debate. Okay, it's 2 minutes. I've never heard so much malarkey in my home. Okay, it's only 2 minutes. We'll give it 2 minutes. We'll give it. Okay, we'll give it. I'm curious.
If you don't know how to make chords, this is it. Congratulations.
You know what? We'll look at this, and then we're gonna go to like making music real quick. See, this reminded me that I do have something to get my mind right on.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You've been here the whole time. I see it. I see that in the patch there. Look, folks, you know, I shouldn't say this, but my brother always uses lines from movies. There was a famous movie about John Wayne, and he's working for the Northern military, trying to get the Apaches back in the reservation. And they were lying like hell to him. And they're all sitting on a bluff. And John Wayne was sitting with two Apaches. And one of them looked at John Wayne and said, "These guys are nothing but lying, dog-faced pony soldiers." Except he's just a liar. Look, folks, what's going to happen over the next couple of days is they're going to be out there fact-checking all the things he said. I can't think of one thing he said that was true. No, I'm not being facetious. But look, we're going to beat this guy. We need to beat this guy. And I need you in order to beat him. You're the people I'm running for. Here. He says he's going to be the retribution for his supporters. You are the reason why America's as good as we are. We're the finest nation in the whole damn world. Nobody's close. Well, let's keep going. See you at the next one. God love you all.
I ain't gonna lie, he looks like maybe they snuck him some drugs immediately after that debate, just to take the edge off or something. Cause I mean he seemed a lot more energetic then right now than he did in the debate. So I wonder. I'm really curious. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like this is like, and this is why it's so confusing, and that's why bro, I'm not even a conspiracy person, but it seems like this, it would be such a god tier, like if we talk anime, like Death Note level type of like planning. If the idea was to like take it slow, somewhat bomb the first debate to like really weaken or drop the guard of your opponent, just to then crush them. Like if he had like that kind of energy, and stuff, like bro, like if he has this on the second debate, right, it's gonna be a wrap. it's gonna be right. Because then you just let Trump do Trump. You know, talk about like whatever it is he's gonna talk about. It's just gonna be fact checked to hell. But as long as if he was to do this on the second debate, then yeah, he clears it. He'll clear it, and then we'll be back to like where we were, and then we'll just have to wait for now. Then the third debate to see if he keeps it. Because if he keeps it on the third debate, then it's done. If he does this right here, he just needs to do this right here. Second and third debate. And then it's good. It'll be good. Now the issue is just going to be that probably not. I think the mic thing was probably pretty cool. Even though like it wasn't really used like that. I think the fact that they knew that was the case, they didn't want to have like a bad image of themselves. So I think maybe they should keep the mic thing. But I'm pretty sure the audience is going to be present in the second and third debate. So I'm not all too sure how exactly the reactions will be with the crowd, or within a crowd-like setting, I should say.
North Carolina. All right.
So
Thank you.
yeah, but that's crazy. If he could just do just this. That's all he has to do. That's all he has to do. That's it. Let me put my leg down here. Let me turn and see what we have. Okay. So what I was going to do is I was certainly going to start messing with music. I'm gonna give this one quick glance. What we should be debating. Well, he 600. Seems to forget his talking points. Give this one quick glance, and then I'm just actually just see if we could just make another new beat, another new song here. I can't wait for this Saturday though. I need this weekend. I almost want to stop at the liquor store after this night. Jesus Christ, man. I can't even get something started. Go scorch earth. I don't know, 6 days ago. Yeah. You know, I know Piers Morgan is going to be all on it. For sure. PBD is probably going to be all over it. Oh, I can't wait for Candace to give her the take. Wait, yeah, and then there's a Candace and Ye podcast coming up. Oh, the polling, the polling that's going to like swing from this is going to be crazy. Oh, you know, we was looking at Charlie Kirk. He just so happened he had came up like earlier while we was in between, and yeah, no, because I think he was breaking the pollings as they were coming out. And yeah, it was just like already like 67% say that, you know, Trump won this debate. So that's the general consensus. Yeah, we already looked at that. Drink stuff. Okay, yeah, no. Black conservatives versus like, why do I feel like I've watched this already before? I feel like I probably have. And okay, well, that is about that. He seems, like him. Oh, do I like Charlie Kirk? You mean? He seems like actually he does seem like fairly balanced and energetic. But I mean that was just off the cuff. So I will try to keep an eye out for him more to actually get a better gauge of just like what he is in terms of his standing and what he actually believes in, and then we'll go from there. But like if I can sit there and on occasion watch Tim Pool, then I'm pretty sure Charlie Kirk is probably much much easier to digest for sure. Okay. Well, that's that. So let's actually just switch over now to the music. I'm going to now open up my music form here. And it's opening. Okay, I gotta wait for it to load. So while I'm waiting for it to load, let me just scroll down here. I had watched this. This was like the longest debate interview thing that, my God, I've ever actually sat myself through. 2 new plugins have been found. Yeah, scan. So I did scan those. George Jenko show. Okay, there it goes. Loaded. Nice. Bring this over here. Come on. There we go. New project. We'll say song 3. Oh, you know what? While you're here, look, we're gonna even have you participate. That'd be perfect. We'll leave it a document. I really want it on my external, but we'll be fine. We're gonna have you participate actually. Okay, I'll leave. We will leave the. Can I? No. I know absolutely nothing about making music, so this is always a struggle. I can't delete these. Okay, well fine. I'll just leave it here. I would still like to rename this though, please. Okay, here we go. So I like to set this up. So chords and solo tracks. Chords, drums, bass, and that's it. Right. So I just need 2, and I just need 1 more. Okay. I want chords, drums. I'm gonna have you participate here. Bass. Oh, well, did it not? Saw that? Didn't even take it. Drums. Chords, drums, bass. And then Sound Doctor actually like does each one. So I actually need 3. So delete that. And I actually would maybe put it over the master. But all right, let me just change this here. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna get it. Don't worry. To get rid of this pop-up help button. No, how do I select an audio output? Is it this button? No, that's a plugin. Settings, audio devices. Here we go. Output, and then I want it on my capture card. Cool. All right, and now, okay. All right, we're good. Now we're about to get started. Long last. Here we go. So first thing I'm going to do here now is let's go ahead and let's get our MIDI wizard. Should be loading up any second now. Awesome. Then we'll get my MIDI wizard. We're going to now get our, what is it, sound? I also say sound monkey, drum monkey here. Let's get, nope, add a single plugin, please. Wait for that to load up. Okay, don't worry, it's gonna come up, right? There we go. So let's say, like, where the hell is it at? Drum monkey. Stop it. There we go. And then lastly, then we're going to have our bass maker here. And then there's going to be our bass dragon. And as soon as that one loads up. All right. Now we're in the business. Okay. Now this is what I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have you do here. Okay. Now, we can make anything. We can start with any category. Right? I usually like to do hip hop and rap, but they do have things like trap, UK drill, soul, rock metal, R&B. Right? They have all these things. You can do lo-fi. All right, we're about to make music. We're literally about to make music right now, and we're going to use AI to do it. So, what do you want to? What category would you like to try here? All right, you could do country. We could do classical. Change the genre. And what I want to do too is, and I want to make sure, because see, I know so little about music. Is that even how you even pronounce it? Let me see.
Genre.
Genre. It says genre. It says genre, like Gengar. Genre. My God. But it doesn't look nothing like it's pronounced. Genre. That's terrible. Yeah. What genre would you like to use? What genre? Oh, it's a bad idea to make me mad. I don't know how to. I don't. Don't worry. We'll figure it out as we go along. All right. I don't think. I think that's gonna be quite a bit to come because like I'm still trying to get stuff going upright, and then the thing is that like some of my other platforms have stuff going before this one. Like I got quite a people on X. I can never see how many I have on Kick, but without actually having a separate browser, which I still have some people on X. So Twitch is usually the one that usually lags behind the most for me. So hip hop. Okay, we're gonna do hip hop. Okay, so let's do. Do I want to do a B? Do I want to do a B major? I'll probably do A major. Let's try A major. And I'm gonna stick with a hybrid. Hybrid is the one that usually gets me the best. And then do 8 bars. And I'm going to go ahead. Let's get it started. And let's see what we have here to start off with for our chords. Lower that down a bit there. Sounds more like a. Let me try one more. It sounds good, but it wasn't like hip. That was more like R&B almost to me. I don't know if maybe it was just because I had stuff changed around. Let me see. I know what it is. Let's go with E. I think E major probably be better. Let's go with F. I'm trying to find. Close. I wish I knew like the different categories here. Okay, actually, I'm gonna get that one. That's close. I want to try a different tier. Hold on. D minor. Let's go. Okay, here. I think I like this one here. This one probably is going to be better here. Okay, so we're going to settle on that one. So it was a D major. Well, still on the hip hop. Okay. Now we just need to find like an actual drum set for it. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, yeah, for sure vampire theme. Let's see what this got here. Maybe. Let me see. Oh no, I think I gotta play in order to get them to sync. There we go. You think we need to do another set of drums, or you think this one might be good? Because then we're going to go to the bass. Maybe we should change the chords. Should probably change the chords. Yeah, another set. Another set of the drums or another set of the chords. I think we might want to change the chords. Or like these, yeah, the hybrid chords. Or maybe do you want to try and keep the chords and like do a different drum set? I'll let you pick here. I'm thinking maybe another chord set, but I don't know. The drum set sounds pretty good. The drum set does sound pretty good. We might try a different. Might have to try a different chord. I've never done this before. I got you. So I'm still sticking hip hop. The problem is just that I know zero about music, so I don't even. I know these have such a huge impact on the kind of like sound you're trying to produce, and then you got to match that with the genre in order to make something that's actually coherent. Here I'm just a babbling baby, so let me try this one and then see if I get something that actually works. Oh, do I need to how do I stop it? Oh, I can't. Okay, I guess because when it does this I can't play it by itself. It's gonna tag this one in, so I just have to turn it off and then do it. Let's see here. Let's try this AB one. AB minor. I didn't want to do F sharp, but I think F sharp minor has been the only one that's been giving it to me. Now you can't say that don't sound that ain't good right there. How do you think this one is? You think this set's good there? Cause I think we're good to go on for bass now. We're probably gonna do some bass. Add more. Add more. What? Try different combinations or just add more. So all right, we're gonna go to the bass now. Retro game. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so no, that was pretty. It was this is good right here. Okay, and this is a F sharp minor. Okay, see, because I was already on. I was on an F minor, but here go F sharp minor, 8 bars. All right, the bass one is the one I have the least experience with thus far. So this one is gonna probably take a few revisions until I get it right. So let's see. And of course, can I just press? Nope, that's what I thought. Let me cut you off, and then now I should be able to then play. Oh shit, I think I got it right on the first hit. Let me see. Might have to turn them down a bit. I might have to try. Can I pause it real quick? Bass. Hold on. Hip hop bass. Let's do hip hop bass. Yeah. So that's just got. I didn't even have the right general. So let's see what we get here. Ah, my bad. Okay, maybe we should want 808s instead. Okay, here it is right here. I just gotta turn it down more. Okay, let's try one more. Turn it off. Turn it on. Turn it off. I'm gonna stop it right there. What we're actually gonna do now is this is what we're gonna actually give a shot here. So this is just with just the chords. Now I'm gonna actually add the sound effects. I have one more additional plugin for that here, and this would be our Sound Doctor. Cool, we got the Sound Doctor up front. All right, so now for Sound Doctor is a little bit different here. So I'm gonna do this, kind of lower this down a bit more. All right, I'll move you over here, put you over here so I can know you're this one. Okay, so these are, I think this is more of a melody than it is a chord. All right, let's see what effects we get. Oh, that definitely ain't it. Oh my gosh. Clean, please. There we go. I had the wrong formula. See? I had it on aggressive. That's why it just sounded terrible. Let me see. So this is no sound effects. Clean sound effects now. Off. On. I kind of like this one. Did I just hold my my whole thing? Oh. I think I did. There's no way I just... You know what? I was trying to close that down. Oh no, they're still there. I think they just... Yeah, they're still there. They're just... That's fine. I can play it back. Yeah. Okay, cool. This one sounds good. So now... Wait, did I hit like a solo button or something? I know what I need to do. Control Z. Okay. Yeah. See, that sounds so good. All right. Now I'm going to start doing the unthinkable here. Now we're going to have a sound effects for the drums. Drums. This is also, we'll stick with clean. I'm going to now cut it off. Okay, now let's see what we can transform for the drums. Let me see. Turn it off. Turn it on. I don't hear much of a change in that. Let's give it another shot. And turn it off. Turn it back on. I don't know. You think we should try a different drum effect, or we just keep going? Seems this actually seems like this I think I might actually prefer like the original, but I think we should probably just give it like a few more combinations a try. Maybe if I try warm. It definitely does like significant change for it. Yeah. Oh, the one earlier. So without the sound effects. This is the one without the sound effects here. If this is the one you're talking about. Because once they're made. Okay, yeah. Because once I press the button, like whatever was before. Oh, actually, I think I can go back, right? Yeah, I can. Okay, so that's cool. They do let you cycle through. Ah, see, now I'm realizing what these arrows are for. See that? Oh, let me just try a few more real quick. Try dreaming, maybe. Okay, clean is the only one that actually makes a actual impact. Oh, I had the shit off the whole time. Okay, let me go back to warm. Press the button. I had the shit off the whole time. There you go. Now we're on warm. Okay. Oh yeah. I think this one's good. This one actually makes it sound like more defined, doesn't it? This is with it off. This is it off. Then this is with it on. Kind of like that. I think we'll keep that one. We'll keep that one. So then I can try. Sound effects. Man, this is coming along so good. Ah, man, the power of AI. Sorry, I just pressed something here. Sure do. Alright, now we'll move you over here. Alright, so now we got the bass, right? That we still gotta figure out. One day I'm gonna figure out the bass. And then we're going to do a third sound doctor and see if we can now cut this off. Alright. Now we're gonna see if I can make this actually sound right. Okay. And then I probably need to actually put the output back. These are bass. Try clean. Try again. Okay, hold on. Let me turn this up a little bit real quick. How does it fit? Let me see if I can I get you back? That's close enough. Let me see. I wanna turn you off. Yeah, the effects definitely sound better, but I need to see how it matches. Let's see now. I'm gonna just give it a different one. I'm gonna go back to bass. hell does this button do? Mine on my money? Let me try one more. Are you down? Okay, no. Go again. See, I knew this was gonna take like the longest here. This is not sounding like it at all. We just have a regular hip hop on here? No? Nope. So, feature based on mellow traps. Okay. I'm gonna give this a few more iterations and we just might just chop it. Dreamy. Try Lofi. It's like I'm close, but not quite there. Just gonna jump back off real quick. Psychedelic. Oh, there we go. Phase. This is what I need to call support about, because this craters my computer whenever it has that on there. And there we go. Caught it on live. Okay, I'm gonna go back to clean. And I have to actually reset from. Oh gosh, it's hard to manage these plugins here. Come here. Here you are, right here. There we go. Get you over here. Unsatisfied with ITR. Do you mean here? Close this the way. I don't know. I don't think God, I wish I understood what these were. Okay, we're gonna I'm gonna drop off. We're gonna drop off the bass on this one. And I'm gonna just leave. Oh, hold on. Hold on, let me just see what they just sound like together. I can't get it to work. Unless I want to make this one 4 chords. Try 4 bars. All right, yeah, no, it's a dub on that one. So, kill you. Oops. Okay, well, this is our finished product right here. Here's our music and sound effects on the drums. Here we go. This is what we put together. Oh, unsatisfied with the project. Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah, we could definitely. We'll definitely try to definitely pick it up. I try to like do one of these like in the very beginning of the stream. It's just because, you know, of the debate, they kind of got distracted. But you know, and I said, since I know absolutely nothing about music, I do want to try and like dedicate like some like small smidget of minutes here or there just to actually learn a concept or two. Because I can tell you what the difference between an 808 and a regular bass drum is, or you know, a difference between chords and a melody. But here we are, right? You know. But let the AI do that for us, you know, because that is the future anyway. So you know, this is good. But all right, but thank you so much, Brian, for stopping by and helping us create this beautiful masterpiece. And then the debate was definitely, oh god, that debate, I don't even want to think about it no more. I'm still in my happy place, so I'm probably work on, let me see, let me give you a quick idea too of what I'm doing. Oh, it's already Friday. Oh, because it's already almost 1 in the morning. Okay, so it's already Friday. Not pissed. I'm just in a state of in confusion right now. I'm actually just generally confused right now because I'm just not sure. I'm not sure what's gonna happen later. I already know like how the next month and probably the second month is gonna play out, but man, September is going to be such a month. September is going to be crazy. I think September is going to be really crazy. But we'll see. Oh yeah, and then plus two, like, you know, hell, we didn't even get to that part yet. I think what, July, Trump's has his sentencing for the New York case. Oh my god, bro, there's so many different ways this can, because now, because of like just like how watch party that shit, I'll try. To be honest, I probably won't be able to do that one because that one's going to be held like during the day, like during work hours, right? Because I think it's like what, July 10th. That's not a weekend, you know. So Wednesday, yeah. So that one I probably won't be able to watch party that one. But we'll definitely jump on live like that night to see like what's going on. But I'm gonna tell you something. Now after this debate that Trump's on the up, now like eyes are really going to be on that sentencing, and I don't know what's going to happen. I just generally just don't know what was going to happen. First time offense, right? Never had a criminal past or nothing. She's not supposed to. I don't think should be getting jail time, but I think that was the same case for Michael Cohen, and Michael Cohen went to jail. So I don't know. You can say that, well, they should consider him since he is running for president. They're not supposed to. Politics isn't supposed to get into the court system, so I don't know. Maybe they still do it, and then the governor then like goes out his way and pardons him. He should. I doubt that'll happen, that the governor would do something like that. So I just don't know. I don't like that. That can play out so bad. If they make this, if they put this man in jail and they put him in jail, I should probably lower this down. Hold on. If they put this man in jail and they put him in jail for longer than a year, well, shit, just a year, right? Just a year, what, July? So yeah, it would just need to be a year. If it's a year plus, we're gonna have some like really serious problems up in the U.S. Salty bread, what's going on? What's up, man? I just you caught us on the low end of stuff, man. We just wrapping up the debate, the presidential debate. Quite a catastrophe for the Biden side, and then then we started trying to do something to get our minds off of it. Oh yeah, no, that shit was terrible. That shit was just terrible. And then it was just now just talking about just like, I don't know, like what happens from here on, because Trump's sentencing for his New York crimes is on the 10th of July, if I'm not mistaken. It should be the 10th of July. So we got like a week or two before that happens, and that one's going to be I just don't know how that plays out, because if he gets a year plus of jail time, which I personally don't think he should, but he probably might get it, it's gonna create such a massive problem. I'm hoping so. The problem is that the one guy, the big corroborator for his case, was also in the same boat of like never doing any I don't think had a criminal record or nothing, and he was put in jail. So like I just don't know. I don't know I don't know like what the New York justice system sit there go for, what the court will actually do. And if he gets jail time, the biggest problem you're going to get is if they try to keep him in jail and he wins. If he just does happen to win the election, and now you have this problem where you have like the president of the United States in jail in the state while he's president of the country over said state, it's going to be quite a shit show, right? Of course, I would like to think that they have enough sense to the governor has enough sense to be like, all right, look, we're going to pardon him because he is now president of the United States and we don't want these problems, and then we'll do that and then everything's good. If for whatever reason they go extreme far left on it and say, nah, he committed the crime, so he's going to do the time, it'll probably be the first time that I'd be like, okay, yeah, no, like there is about to be an actual armed conflict in 30 minutes of that declaration of keeping the president in jail. Probably going to be the case. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But yeah, man, we're slowly wrapping up. So I appreciate you for stopping by. Between the presidential elections, yeah, man, these choices are not good at all. And what's crazy, what kind of just pisses me off a little bit too, because I just had it up. Did I close it? I did close it. Oh no, I'll be able to pull it back up. Yeah, I'll be able to pull it back up. The thing that pisses me off is just look at Biden. We're gonna play that video one more time because what you call already saw it. It's over here, right? Look at this video of Biden right after that debate. This is Biden right after the debate.
Design,
after this ad.
Scale, repeat.
After this ad. Hold on. Jesus Christ, it's the double ads. Look at this. I don't know if you've seen it. Here's right after the debate.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You've been here the whole time. I see that in the patch here.
Oh, I have it speed up.
Folks,
I probably
you know,
should actually normal speed
my
real
brother always
quick.
uses lines from movies. There was a famous movie about John Wayne, and he's working for the
There we go.
the Northern military, trying to get the Apaches back in the reservation. They were lying like hell.
It's only 2 minutes.
They're all sitting on a bluff, and John Wayne was sitting with two Indian, they were Apaches, and one of them looked at John Wayne and said, "These guys are nothing but lying, dog-faced pony soldiers."
You see, like, just how much better and clearer this man is talking immediately after the debate versus how he was speaking, while he was there with Trump.
Except he's just a liar.
Rewind that 5 seconds back.
Except he's just a liar. Look, folks, what's going to happen over the next couple of days is they're going to be out there fact-checking all the things he said. I can't think of one thing he said that was true. No.
Like, look at that, bro. Like, he's like, it's so clear. It's so clear. I'm like so upset about this. Like, and see, and this is what I was talking about before, bro. I can't believe I was probably right about it. I'm pretty sure it was just the pressure of him trying to like make himself look as good as he can, and he let it get to him, and he was rushing himself in places where he probably shouldn't have been rushing himself. That's probably what it was. Both your candidates might die of old age before they even enter office. True, right? He would probably. The other one's 79. This one's 81. They ain't got but like a 2-3 year gap between the two, and that debate made one look a lot older than the other one. And then this is why this right here, this pisses me off right here, because if he was like this, it would have been hands down. But I feel like this is probably the strategy. This got to be the strategy. Otherwise, this wouldn't make sense. It just couldn't possibly make sense. It could not possibly make sense. Man, I got quite a bit of y'all here. It couldn't possibly make sense. Like, there's no way you have all this energy. You speak so clearly, words together, everything right after, because it's same kind of format, right? Off prompted, right? You didn't plan to say what you say, right? You're thinking of it as you're going, and it's like, where was this at? So that's why it is my true belief that come September, because the next debate isn't until September, so be prepared to see all kinds of crazy stuff putting Biden in the dirt until then, because my God, was this debate terrible. But come September, if he set the stage, actually, right? And I said this will be the greatest alley-oop possible. He set the stage. If he has this in September, Trump's getting demolished. Trump would be demolished in September. For sure be demolished in September. And then, because the other debate will be right after that one, right? Because it's in October, so it's not this weird 2-3 month gap between, right? Then it's all good. It's all good. It'll be a nail in the coffin. Trump is just talking shit half the time. Oh yeah. Man, don't even get me started, man. It was just, oh my gosh, man. It was just so crazy. And I'm not gonna lie, like you know, Biden had some crazy stingers. Biden did have some crazy stingers in there. Like that one I'm gonna have to clip that, because that one where he was just like, you know, you sexually, I find it. He was like, you sexually, you essayed a woman, you groped another, and then you banged, you had sex with a porn star while your wife was pregnant. I was just like, oh no, my goodness, no way, this is how this is about to go, man. And I just was like, man, it's crazy. That was definitely, that was the highlight part of that debate, because I was just, I just couldn't believe it. Like he was just, oh man, he was definitely just going crazy. He was going crazy at that like split moment, or he had that loaded for sure. But yeah, man, we just gotta wait. We just gotta sit here and watch all the BS happen, really until July. And then we'll watch it get slightly worse until September, for sure. Yeah.
Hell yeah! A brother just hopped on the train for our Twitch movement. Better be speaking some damn English, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ. I had no idea the volume in that would be so loud. It was peak comedy for sure. I just need to now figure out here, how am I, all right, because I would love my ears not to be blasted like that next time. I would really like my ears not to, I'll have to figure it out next time. Jesus Christ, we'll have to figure it out next time. But yeah, guys, I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Salty Bread, it was good coming across you, man. I promise, like, normally my streams last a little bit longer than this, but it is now a Friday, and the debate did kind of like put your boy out a bit, because it was really like draining what we were sitting there watch unfold in real time. But yeah, man, I'm happy that you stopped by. Thank you so much for joining, and we will now go ahead and transition on out. And I think, let me see, what am I, hold on, let me see, because I'll tell you, as much as I want to, I probably won't stream tonight, Friday night, but I probably won't stream tonight, but I will with 1000% certainty hop on Saturday for sure. Saturday early my time. I don't know where you're at. You probably in like another country somewhere. Your demeanor and your good character tells me you're I wonder what country. It's gotta be Australia. Oh man, see, I'm glad I didn't finish that sentence there. Sweden. Awesome. Well, top of the morning to you over there. Is it Sweden time? What time is it over there? It's probably like Sweden time. What time is it? See, I knew it. 9 o'clock in the morning. Jesus Christ. That is quite the feat there. All right. But yeah, man. Well, I will catch you guys later. Like I said, I probably ain't going to jump on tonight, but I will most certainly jump on for a bulk of Saturday until like Saturday night, because I do unfortunately have something work related I gotta handle Saturday night. But then after that, we're good. But I'll be, but that one I'll be on with some of my friends over there, because like there's some games we wanted to play on stream real quick. But again, thank all you guys so much for joining by. I see everybody there, especially you guys on X. One day I'm gonna get the integrations together, because the craziest thing is that at this point it gets to be too many tabs for me to just have open all at one go. So I'm gonna figure something out. And the same thing with my Twitch stuff. I'll get the Twitch stuff together. But I appreciate you all. Brian, you're also awesome too. Really appreciate you. Hope to see you next time. Salty Bread. I'll catch you guys. I will definitely catch you guys later. So let me go ahead and wrap it up.
Will Almighty ever stop being trash? Can he ever not be sorry? Find out next time on Almighty's stream.
Appreciate everybody. All good people here.